You know, Steve and Sydney, this case is in the military justice system since Sergeant Gabriel Seville is active duty and the alleged crime happened on post. We were at the hearing yesterday on post and told we'd be able to get video of Sergeant Seville, but that did not happen. Today, we tried to get answers from Seville on what happened that day he was with Misty. You've just been charged with your daughter's murder, 8 months old. How can you explain her injuries?
No comment. I have representation. You can contact them.
No comment from Sergeant Gabriel Seville as he faces charges of unpremeditated murder and involuntary manslaughter involving the death of his daughter, 8-month-old Misty Delatorre.
Anything to say about Misty? I mean, she's no longer here with you. She was in your care.
No comment.
At Seville's hearing on Fort Liberty Thursday, our camera not allowed inside as military prosecutors laid out their evidence. Seville's daughter died in February of 2023. Her death ruled a homicide by the state medical examiner. In court, prosecutors said in text messages to Seville's wife before he called 911, Seville stated the child was screaming and that his head hurt. Minutes later, prosecutors said he texted that Misty threw up and is unresponsive. Records show Seville called 911 reporting his daughter was not breathing. Misty was airlifted to UNC Chapel Hill and died a few days later. In court, prosecutors said doctors documented that Misty had injuries comparable to a bad car crash.
As far as the autopsy report, they said blunt force trauma to the head, to the neck. Her injuries so bad, too many to count, hemorrhages to her head. You said you had her, she was crying, just patted her on the back to try and get her to spit up milk. Totally different story. How can you explain that?
No comment. I have representation. You can contact them.
Misty's grandma isn't remaining silent when it comes to fighting for justice for Misty Lou.
That's all I want is justice.
And we wait to hear from the military judge in this case if it will head to trial by general court martial. Today, we caught up with Seville outside of the Orange County Courthouse related to a different case where he is not charged. When Misty was in the hospital, he was the victim of an alleged assault. Charges filed against some of her family members for allegedly attacking him at the hospital. Steve?